Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am here with Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. The playtest version just became available a couple of days ago. I just now had a chance to try to see what I can do about checking it out. Now I did check out the, I guess it was the demo version that was probably last summer if I'm not mistaken. And obviously they've added a lot of new things to it. I'm not sure when the full version comes out. I'm gonna have to do a little checking on that. When I do find out, I'll either pop it up on the screen or put it in the description for the video. But we're gonna go ahead and jump in here. I've already set up a profile. It does ask you if you want to start the tutorial. So I think it'd probably be a good idea because I haven't played it in a while. I don't know if things have changed since then, but probably just a good idea to work through this, and this will be the first video and we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe we can do some more. Anyway, alright, we do want to start tutorial. Alright, hard runs this at the best speed possible, but I think it seems to already have done that. I'm getting good frame rates, so that's good. Let's see, movement. You can move around the fishing ground using the WSAD keys and the mouse. On the right side of the screen, you'll find information about the weather and the equipment you're currently using. Look around the fishing ground and then approach the water. Now, if I'm not mistaken, on this one, you can fly fish, float fish, feeder fish, bottom fish, pretty much everything. And I think they might even, and I'm not 100% certain about this, have ice fishing. If they don't, I think it might be coming. So, and as far as deep sea fishing, they might have that too. I think it's got everything that the original did, only the graphics are much better. But it seems to me that, yeah, we've got that blur thing on it. I hate that. Let's check the settings here, guys. I always do the settings to see what they're trying to do. Some of these settings, yeah, see, I don't like the blur. That drives me crazy. Don't necessarily need the bloom. That'll actually drop your frame rates, and it doesn't really do much for the look and effect of the game. So, shadows on the water, that's fine. We can leave, well, actually it's off anyway. We don't need shadows on the water. The less stuff you can have, the better. That's the truth of the matter. I do want the resolution to be 1920 and full screen. We're going to try the ultimate, or the ultra, or whatever they call it. Let's go ahead and apply that. Okay, now we're not getting so much of that daggone blur. I hate that. Alright, let's see, current mission. We're supposed to walk up to the water. I think that's all we're supposed to do. Float fishing. One of the more popular fishing methods is float fishing. Select the float set now by pressing 2. Float fishing short distance cast. The simplest way of casting the rod is the short distance cast. However, keep in mind to aim for a spot with sufficient depth. Prior to casting the rod, you can adjust the float depth with the 2 bracket keys. Perform a short distance cast by pressing and holding the PPM. I'm not sure. PPM. Maybe that's the middle identification for the mouse. Alright, we'll see what happens here. Okay, what's the depth? Okay, we do the... Yeah, there it is. You can barely see it, but it does pop it up so that you know. On 0.4 meters, let's go with 5.5 meters. The line is reeled in by pressing LMB. You can change the reel in speed with the mouse wheel. That's good to know. You can adjust the drag strength with the plus minus keys. Okay, that's good to know too. So the plus minus. You can also reset the cast by pressing Q. Well, that's still the same. Okay, well now fully reel in the line. Long distance cast. You perform a long distance cast by pressing and holding the left mouse button. Perform such a cast now. Waiting for a fish to bite. Your next task is to catch a fish. You can use the underwater camera by pressing the U key and see what's happening underwater. Wait for the fish to become attracted to the bait. Okay, can I do it now? Okay. Let's see what happens. That's one thing I really liked about the demo. I love the underwater camera in this. It's pretty cool. And something you couldn't do in the original is you can actually rotate the camera moving your mouse around. So you can kind of get a look around, see if there's anything swimming up to it. So far, I don't see anybody. Just some plants. I could have cast it out a little bit far, honestly. Let's move it in a little bit and see what happens. Oh, there's a fish. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I threw it in a really good spot. Well, let's go ahead and... Oh, hooking. Something did come after it. When a fish takes the bait, you must hook it at the right moment. Try to make the line as tight as possible. Press the right mouse button to jerk. Looks like... Once you've hooked a fish, you can freely pull it to shore by pressing and holding the left mouse button. Now pull the fish to shore. It looks like it's a roach or something. I can't really tell. Or bream. Okay, let's check it on the surface here. That way I can have a little more control. Yeah, this is set in the normal setting. The realistic setting I don't think has everything available to it yet. Successful catch. After catching a fish, you can either keep it or release it, with each granting a different bonuses. Release the fish now. Next, select a spinning set by pressing 1. So it is a common brim. Okay, now how do I release it? Oh, down here. So it's worth 1 XP. Get you 0.82 cents cash. Alright, let's let him go. I think it gives you more XP if you let him go. Okay, so we need to press the first mouse button, the first number key, and this is spinning casting, or fishing. Spinning fishing. It's time for a new type of fishing. In this step, you will learn how to use the spinning method. Now perform a long distance cast by pressing the LMB or left mouse button. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can see some cover over there. That rock right there looks pretty good. Let's hope I don't hit the rock. I think I hit the rock. Okay, I didn't. Guiding the spinning lure. Guide the lure so its effectiveness is as high as possible. In the upper right corner of the screen, there is a lure indicator. When it turns green, it means that the effectiveness is increasing. Reduce the relative retrieval speed to 10%, mouse wheel, and retrieve the lure until you get a bite. Keep casting until you manage to catch a fish. So 10%. Okay, so that's really slow. Okay, see it's turning green. So I'm doing a slow straight, and it's getting really green now. I think I got a bite. Yeah, I do. Yep, I do. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't have the drag up enough. Let's take up to 80%. There we go. Now we're getting him in. First I thought I had a snag. I was a little concerned there for a minute. Okay, what do we got here? Putting a fish in the net. Select keep to put the fish in your net. The net is used to manage fish. You can open it by going to the main menu with escape and opening the player profile. It's a chain pickerel. Nice looking fish. And profile fish, fishing net. There's where we can take a look at it. So we have 10 kilograms capacity. It's not very big. So pressing M will open the map of a given location. You can use it to teleport to a particular spot by clicking the fishing ground number, and you can use it to change the weather. Seems like cheating, doesn't it? Press space. So M. Okay, this is the tutorial pond or lake or whatever you want to call it. You only have 2 spots you can go, so I think since we're probably at that one, we'll spawn in that location. You can find all the information you need under the Help tab. Okay, I guess that's a quick intro. Now, like I said, my understanding is eventually you can do fly fishing and feeder fishing. Not sure what all this stuff is about skills and stuff, but there are apparently tips and tricks and things like that. Okay, here it is. Where we can go in here and cast the rod, reel, fish struggle, float fishing, spinning fishing, aquariums. Aquariums can hold fish that weigh less than 1.5 kilograms. You can breed them here and sell them at a higher price. I've never seen that in a game like this before. Each fish has a certain maximum size that it can reach. Now that's really interesting. And it does have a trophy place. You can turn fish into trophies so that you can admire them later in your residence. When you catch a larger specimen of a particular species than the one currently among your trophies, you'll be able to replace your current trophy with the newer one. So you have a residence, there's the different game modes. Let's see, you can earn skill points by unlocking levels. You can choose from 2 character development trees, Economist and Dodger. Next to each skill you see the description and cost of unlocking it. Dodger? Spinning and floating. Well, I think this one only has the 2. I don't know if we have quests. Daily quests, weekly quests, monthly quests. When I get back, okay, that's it. Well, let's try fishing, guys. Might as well see if we can't get a few. Okay, Jackson National Park. Jackson is a city located in the U.S. state of Wyoming. Pretty much out in the middle of nowhere. I think this is the one that was in the demo version of this. It looks like it because it had the mill. Flat Creek flows through it, which is a tributary of the Snake River, one of the most important rivers in Yellowstone National Park. The city is a major tourist attraction in part because it's located a few miles from the border of Grand Teton National Park. Fish on the map. Catfish, bullhead, salmon, sockeye, rainbow trout, bass, smallmouth, yellow perch, grass pickerel, redfin pickerel, bluegill, largemouth bass, and pumpkin seed. Quite a few. It looks like it's noon. Let's start off in the morning. Got a clear sky, that sounds good to me. And it looks like we've only got 2 places that we have available to us at this point. So this is like an expanded version of the demo. Yeah, the first one we only had the one, and it had a few kinks in it, but for the most part it did pretty well. At least it gave you an overview of what it was going to be. Okay, looks like we are, where are we? Honestly, I don't know where we are. Well, I thought that was, yeah, I think it is. I think I'm just, they've changed the look of it a little bit. Yep. Plus it kind of stuck me way over here. Okay. Yep, here's the dock. This is the flowing water here. If I'm not mistaken, that's where you're gonna get the salmon and the rainbow trout. I tried to fish over here and didn't get anything. Looked like a good spot for some. Oh, cool! That they didn't have that before. Ducks. That's cool. Okay. Well, let's try some flow fishing here. See what happens. See if there's anything in here close. Okay, now we got one. We got us a perch. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, we're just gonna keep an eye on this guy. I think I had too much slack in it. There's definitely more activity than we got him that time. A redfin pickerel. Oh, that's cool. New personal record. Let's see, he's all of 62 cents and weighs 0.33 kilograms. Yeah, I think we're gonna let him go. Yeah, we're not gonna get anything really big here. But I don't think our gear can really cut it anyway. I think we have a perch this time. Yep, yellow perch. He weighs about the same as the other one, the redfin did. We'll go ahead and let him go too. That's 3 XP for letting go. Yeah, if we can get a little XP, that's a good thing. That'll get us to the next level. Well, let's see if there's a better place here to fish. Alright, let's come down here. Yeah, if we cast down this way, using the current to our advantage. Yeah, this may not be the best spot for float fishing. But we'll see if we can't get maybe a perch's attention. There we go. We got one. There we go, we got him. He's about the same size as the other one. We'll release him too. Okay, let's try that spin casting rod here. Alright. Well, the speed's up pretty darn high. What did it say to... Okay, you just scroll that down. Let's put it about 30%. Keep the drag where it is. And let's see if there's anything out there. Yeah, it's not really going green, is it? Let's try taking the speed down a little bit more. There, okay. I might have been reeling it in too fast. Let's try that again. Hopefully we won't hook that log. We hooked the log. Well, so far we're not getting any bites over there. Let's come over here. I think there is a better spot for this anyway. Ooh, they changed this. I don't think it was nearly this fancy. Yeah, this was a good spot in the demo. Plus I can cast it a lot farther. I love the mountains. Okay, let's take the speed down a little bit here. Hopefully we will attract something's attention. Let's go back to the float rod, see if maybe that fish will go for this. There it goes. Ah, he got off. He got off. He did go for it. Look like a pike. Now let's drag this over to here and see what that... Plenty of fish here. I think we might need some different lures though for the spinner. Here we go. Caught him on the retrieve. Now he looks a bit bigger than the other ones I got, but it says it's about the same size. Now let's go ahead and keep him because we're gonna need cash too. Keep overcasting. Let's put it right about there. That's where I keep seeing the big fish. That doesn't mean they're gonna go for this though. Definitely a lot of perch. Come here, you little... There we go. Oh, he's the biggest one I got so far. $2 for him. Alright guys, I am going to try something a little bit different here because I did find out if you go to by hitting escape, if you go over here to the shop, now I don't have any money yet because I haven't sold any of my fish. That's how you're going to make money. You have to go into your net, sell the fish, and it looks like you can buy all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can even buy like starter packages with special gear, and this one goes up to $1,500, which sounds like a lot, but I think I've already made close to $10, so it wouldn't take too long, really, even with catching just perch and pickerel. But some of these haven't come out yet. But if you go down here to the baits and you go to the natural baits, the bread is free. Now I don't think I had any in my inventory at all, so I went ahead and bought about 10 of them because they're free. Went ahead and picked up that penny. We only have 9 worms, so once we run out of them, those are gone. Dough's pretty cheap. It's only $5. Grubs are a little more expensive, but I bet they really get some bites off of that. There's casters, cheese, corn. Since we have a lot of trout and things like that here, those would be good choices to use. Now, once it starts getting to the flies, you're starting to get into a little bit pricier baits. And they can take your bait. But since we're having a lot more luck with the float fishing, I haven't really been able to get anything with the spinning rod so far. I don't know if it's because I'm just doing the low speed or what it is, but let's try taking the speed down just a little bit. What's the drag? Let's take it down to like 14%. There's something right there that just keeps jumping. And whatever it was, it had no interest at all in my float rod. There we go, that's a little bit better. Might just have to keep doing it, but we'll see. Okay, it looks like a trout of some kind. Yeah, they don't really seem all that interested, do they? Yeah, nothing's really going for that here. They definitely go for the float rod, but not the spin casting rod. Well, there is one other place I could try. Let's check the map here. Oh, good gosh, this place is huge. So this is where they start you, I believe. Oh, this isn't as big as it looks. Yeah, let's come over here to this side of things. If I remember correctly, there were a lot of perch along here, and they did go for this. Okay, I see fish. Are these fish going to be interested? There's the question. Yes, they are. I think I got a bullhead. Let's see. Yep, we got us a bullhead. I don't see him though. Where'd he go? He's invisible. We'll keep him. I don't know what the heck happened to him. His image disappeared. So underneath this bridge is a really good spot, guys, for the spinner bait. Really good spot. Take it down slow, but you gotta speed it up a little bit when you reel it in with the fish. Right there, I thought that was a fish. It's just a log. There's a fish. No, that's the duck. Oh, that's another bullhead. He actually may have a little weight to him. Let me get my speed up a little bit here. I hope I can see him this time. Nope, I cannot see him. He's invisible. I don't know what's up with that. That's weird. Is there a way to get another view? Let's see here. Help. Choose what? Underwater. Okay, so if you hit the control button, you can increase your reel speed instantly. That's good to know. Nope, we can't see the fellow, unfortunately. That's kind of weird. Well, let's take a look at our net, if nothing else. Yep, you can see them in there. They don't bring a whole lot of cash, though. That's the only thing. Now, let me go ahead and give this new bait a try. I might be able to get those bullheads with this. Be careful, duck. I don't want to hook a duck. Okay, we're going to have to deal a little bit with the current here, but there's a lot of fish over here. I mean, a lot of fish. I'm hoping... Look at them all. Yeah, the current, they may not be able to go for the float rod. Let's see, is there a... Yeah, right here we might be able to use it, though. There's still quite a bit of current. Yeah, the current here is just too fast, guys. You have to do spin casting here. Yeah, I think I'm going to try this one more time, and I think we're going to call this at least a first look. First look tutorial, or gameplay, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, gotta take our speed way down. There we go. Yeah, I've already found one glitch, and that is you don't see the bullheads when you pull them out of the water. Ooh, I think we got us a bluegill. Yep, we got us a bluegill. We got us a bluegill. Cool. And we can see him. There he is. New personal record. Well, of course. 0.21 kilograms. Now, how much is he worth? 51 cents. heck. Let's try it again. One more time. One more time. There we go. We got him. Can't tell what he is, though. I think... What is he? He is a smallmouth bass. Teeny fella, but he is a smallmouth. $2.05. I'm keeping him. Need the cash. Not bad. Yeah, I think when you get really big ones, that's when they show your full body holding the fish. Nothing so far has been all that big. Well, anyway, guys, that's a good first look. Went through the tutorial, kind of got a little bit of the gameplay action. Few little issues, but most of them are minor. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first look. Anyway, like I said, if you're interested in seeing more, I am going to probably do a couple more looks at this, because this is really just scratching the surface, and already we spent quite a bit of time. But I want to really get into this. I want to mess around off screen and try to master some of the gameplay a little bit more and explore a little more. But as I always say, guys, and always remember, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I will see you later. Bye bye.